And I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Don't you see them?
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort today. It's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon.
Here's the first pitch. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Other one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Just getting started at the Rogers Center. A little bit outside. 2-1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios, just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grichuk is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he fouls this one off.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in his...
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Arozarena is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He does so many things for this club, but the one category that jumps out when you look at stats this year, he leads the American League in runs scored. When you do that, you're doing some very special things for your team.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone just 2 for 15. He also has 1 home run. A 1-0 delivery. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Two and one. Springer stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Line drive, base hit down the line. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he's out on a strong throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The set and the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Phillips able to track it down for the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 2nd inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays 0. So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now another 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Toronto leads this one 1-0. So now here is Lourdes Gurriel. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats.
Gurriel.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And it's fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Up next is Danny Jansen, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Fouled off. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in next, number 74. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Jansen, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Kevin.
So to get his day started at the plate, Kevin Smith trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he fouls this one off. And the pitch on 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. The count now at 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. And he takes ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 9.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And this one sails behind him as he bends out of the way. It's ball 2. A strike, and it's 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
The center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Springer.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Arozarena is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The second baseman.
Next to hit is Marcus Semien. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that misses ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Simeon, the runner at second with one away. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on the way, and that misses for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And he misses ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Trying to pitch. Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. One and one. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting,
stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Blue Jays strand 3, but they're up 1-0. So stepping in is Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he gets there. Makes the running play, and that ends. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Lau is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And that'll illustrate just how different these pitchers are. You can see 95 is the top speed for one starter, with the other topping out at just 89. Next to hit, Kevin Smith. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Count even now at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Jansen. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Austin Meadows is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-1. And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So still
Now
nothing
back.
against him on the
The first
scoreboard
baseman.
here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And now the first pitch.
1-0. No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading
Digging
up
in
for
is the
Toronto,
outfielder, George
center
Springer.
fielder, George.
Showing bunt here,
Springer.
but he takes ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The batter,
Stepping in now, Marcus
second
Semien.
baseman, Marcus.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Semien, a former member of the Oakland A's, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, number 22 on the year, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Josh Fleming, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 19, Josh Fleming.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He grounded out last time up. This is foul right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch.